Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am Liliana, Woman with a Vision. My message from God today is there's always an opportunity within an opportunity and a blessing within a blessing. So we go through life and we wanna have what we want when we want it, right? We want to have the best of the best, but we want to quit. No one wants to take that time and work hard to get those things. I see a lot of people and they don't want to do the work that comes along with the blessing. But there's always an opportunity within an opportunity. And what I mean by that is sometimes you got to take that lower level entry job and work your way up to the top. There's nothing wrong with that because there's always a blessing within a blessing. The blessing is that you were able to get the job that you have. And in the midst of you working that job, give that job your all. Do your best. Even if it's something that you don't enjoy, give it your all. Because you don't know the blessing that may come along with that. Someone may see you working hard and after your 60, 90 days say, you know what? Did you ever consider maybe stepping up and doing something a little different? We got a manager position open. You don't have to have no degree or nothing for it, but we see you a hard worker. We see you come to work every day. Would you like this manager position, paying more money? You don't ever know when there's a blessing within a blessing. Sometimes it's okay for you to accept something that you feel like, well, maybe I'm overly qualified for, or maybe this not for me, because maybe God has that blessing within a blessing. That's even people you meet. Let me use a relationship, and you might meet somebody and they may not have that much, they're working a little 9 to 5, and maybe they not able to give you a lot, but they're a good person and they treat you right. It's okay for you to accept that relationship. Don't be worried about, a lot of times people worried about what other people are going to think. Oh, this person, they ain't got no real good job. They don't have a lot of money, but that person is a good person. You meeting them, you may be able to help them get a better job, or maybe their blessing is on the way. They just haven't received their blessing yet to have a job with more paying money or to have that fancy car. You got to start from the bottom in order for you to work your way to the top. And a lot of people, they don't want to do that. People that have not been through anything and they always had other people to give them things, and they grew up with I guess they say with a silver spoon in their mouth or whatever, they're unappreciative of things that a person like you that has worked from the bottom, you know what it feels to have and not have. So you're very appreciative even of the little things that you have. But people who always had someone to give them things, and they don't know what it feels like to struggle. Because they always had somebody, if they fail, they always had somebody to be like, okay, here you go. They ain't never been in a position where they actually had to work hard for anything. Because anytime they got stuck in the bind, there was always somebody right there to say, oh, okay, here you go. Every time they went to get a car, somebody co-signed or gave them the down payment. Somebody, every time they needed a place to stay or they was going to get a house, home, or apartment, somebody co-signed or gave them their first and second month rent. Somebody always was there to pick up the pieces. So they don't know what it feels like to actually struggle. And they're unappreciative of the small things that a person like you that been grinding all your life. You done work from the bottom, and now you stepping into that era in your life where things are getting better. You work from the bottom, you done worked all kind of jobs or whatever, lower level, whatever, and you worked your way up to the top. So you more appreciative. You know what it feels like to actually work hard, not for someone to just give you things. So you're more appreciative. You're going to stop at that gas station, and when you see that homeless man standing there, you're going to be like, here you go. When you walk out, you're going to give them a couple dollars. They not. They're going to look down at that person. I'm going to tell you this. I was at the gas station, and I seen this young lady that I used to work with, And I know she not. She one of those people. I'm not gonna say that I don't know her as far as what she's been through in her life, but I know she messy because I worked with her. And I seen the man when I pulled up to the gas station. I seen the man at the gas station. And I seen her go in the gas station. And I knew he was going to ask her when she came back out. The way she looked at him, just shunned him, rolled her eyes at him, like he was just the scum of the earth. And I was like, wow, I just know she not one of them people, even if she one of them people that feel like other people are beneath her because they don't have what she have. But when I came at the gas station, I told him, man, I got a few bucks. I had a few dollars on me. I usually don't carry cash on me. And I had some change and I gave him some. And he was like, thank you. But my whole point for telling this story is that young lady, she ain't always had, I know she haven't, but just the way she looked down on people, if they don't have what she have. But I'm going to tell you something. If she was to lose all of what she did, because she was driving a nice car, and she got a nice job. Like I said, I used to work with her, so I know she made pretty good money. But if she was to lose everything that she had, she wouldn't know what to do. She wouldn't survive not a one day on this earth. She wouldn't survive not a one day. And it be those people all the time, those ones where people are always giving them things. They look down on other people or whatever. Don't do that. Try to be a better person. Because you'll never know when you're going to lose. You might wake up tomorrow and lose everything that you got. I just seen someone on social media yesterday. They went to work 11 years on the job. They lost their job. Offered them some kind of severance pay or something like that. And no job. They didn't have no clue that was about to happen to them. So be grateful for the little things and know that there's always an opportunity within an opportunity. Even though that person lost their job and they may be sad and upset about it, maybe God has something better for that person. Always look at a disappointment as a blessing, because everything happens for a reason. There's always an opportunity within an opportunity. Don't ever think that you're so much better than other people that you can't start from the bottom or do something that may be out of your scope. Maybe you are a little bit well educated, and maybe your resume is a little, is a little bit too much for that job. But it's okay, because there's always a blessing within a blessing. There's always an opportunity within an opportunity. Know that. And don't think that you're better than people, that you so much better than people that you cannot start from the bottom. Because you can. Because you can. You may learn something from the people around you. It may change your mindset. I worked plenty of jobs where I know I was overly qualified for them. I was overly qualified. But I needed a job and I needed the money. So I had to take care of my family. But it was a blessing. A lot of jobs was a blessing because I met a lot of good people. I'm not one of those people that go out all the time and do that. But I met a lot of good people. Conversations that I had, some of them still friends with them. I met a lot of good people. So that was the blessing within me working there, was to meet the people that I met. There's always a blessing within a blessing. There's always an opportunity within an opportunity. Know that God loves you just that much, that He'll never put you in a position whereas it's too much for you to handle or to bear, or not to move you up to the next level. There's always a blessing and a blessing. When God does it, He does it great. Even if things may go wrong, know that things are going wrong for a reason. Know that you may lose a job. God will take you out of that position for you. You ain't meant to be here. You're meant to be somewhere else. Or your time is up wherever you are. Even in a relationship, your time may be up in a relationship, and you may feel like, man, the one time I met somebody and I really like him and I really love him. I'm losing this, I'm losing it. Know that God does everything with good reason and good purpose and good intentions. He's not like man. Man will do things to hurt you. Man will do things to make you feel like the scum of the earth purposefully. God isn't like that. Know that God does everything for a reason. He removes people. He removes jobs. He may have you to start at the bottom and work your way up to the top because he wants you to be appreciative for the blessings and the things that he has in store for you in the future. Know that God loves you just that much. He loves you just that much. He loves us more than we love ourselves. And he always is looking out for you in a good way. Remember that opportunity within an opportunity. Remember that opportunity is a blessing within a blessing. Know that God loves you that much. I am Liliana, woman with a vision. I hope you have a great weekend. It feels good where I am. I'm outside, chilling, relaxing. You do the same. I love you and know that God loves you too. Go be blessed.